Speaking of enforcement, a woman's arrest before a San Benito County supervisors meeting is the latest escalation between a group fighting COVID health rules and officials trying to control a surge in coronavirus cases. Tonight we learned the city of Hollister is proposing an ordinance to revoke licenses from businesses refusing to follow the health and safety guidelines. KION's Jocelyn Ortega joins us live with why this is happening right now.
The city is voting on a plan that would make businesses not complying with the health and safety orders be declared a public nuisance. And what that means is that they'll be eligible for penalties and fines. And today the city mayor tells me that the city has received a group of local residents and business owners who say that they will file a lawsuit against the city if they continue to enforce these orders.
This is getting crazy right now with the numbers and people fighting about just wearing a simple face cover.
Hollister Mayor Ignacio Velasquez says the city is now in a state of a health emergency. Last week, more than 300 new cases were reported in the county, 100 more Wednesday alone. Velasquez says the city has been trying to combat the surge, but has faced issues with a group of local business owners and residents pushing back against state and local health guidelines, also refusing to wear masks. Now, he says the city has no choice but to vote on an ordinance that would declare these businesses a public nuisance and possibly fine them and revoke their license.
The county refuses to enforce anything. So the local cities, our city and San Juan Bautista, are looking at finding a way to enforce an emergency order that follows the state order.
Mayor Velasquez says many of those problems come from a group known as #OpenSBC, who argue the restrictions are too damaging on local businesses. Hollister Manager Brett Miller says staff members have received anonymous emails from people demanding city officials resign from their positions and threatening to file lawsuits against them for enforcing failures.
Basically to stop doing the enforcement of our coverings or harassing local businesses. But we have forwarded them to our police department.
A co-founder of the group, Courtney Evans, confirms some of these emails were from members of her group as well as other community members. On Tuesday, things quickly escalated when Evans, without a mask, attended a county board of supervisors meeting.
I sat down in a row by myself off into the corner. I wanted to make sure that I was respectful of everyone's space. A man came up to me and asked me if I could put on a mask or a face shield, and I said no thank you, and he walked away.
As seen in this video shared with KION, two sheriffs walk in and place her in handcuffs. The sheriff's office says she is being charged with trespassing and resisting arrest, but not for refusing to wear a mask.
The trespassing charge had nothing to do with anybody entering the building. It was remaining in the building after being asked to leave. There was another charge of delaying and resisting a public official. That doesn't mean that anybody was fighting anybody or was doing anything combative. It just means that being asked to leave and not leaving.
Captain Taylor and Hollister officials say this is just an example of how divisive the debate has become in San Benito County.
The city will make their vote tomorrow afternoon. In Hollister, Jocelyn Ortega, KION News Channel 546.